I just left a 20-year teaching career to follow a dream. Why don't you see what happens? Have you ever felt like you're meant to do something bigger, but the comfort of your routine holds you back? Well, that was me for years until now. For over 20 years, I worked as a teacher, trying to inspire young people to chase their dreams. But I wasn't following my own advice. I was stuck. So I've taken the leap. I've left my stable career as a teacher to reinvent myself in my 40s. It's terrifying, it's exciting, it's messy, but I'm sharing the journey with you, warts and all. Can I make it work? Well, let's find out together. You see, teaching gave me purpose. I love creating ideas, directing theatre and helping students discover what they were capable of. But deep down, I always had this strange yearning, this feeling that there was something else I was meant to do. Years ago, I even left teaching to study for an MBA, focusing on entrepreneurship, on strategy, on marketing, dreaming of starting my own thing, something I could call my own. But every time I stepped away, I was pulled back into the familiar, the comfort of teaching. Until now, life's brought me to a moment where I had a choice. I stay safe and certain, working for someone else until I retire, or take the leap and create the life I truly want. And so, well, I've jumped. I don't know where I'm going to land, but here's what I do know. I couldn't let the fear of the unknown hold me back anymore, and I'm sure you know how I feel. The hardest part hasn't been leaving teaching, it's been deciding what to do next. See, I've always had so many interests: creativity, learning, leading teams, building visions, but choosing one thing felt impossible. So that's where I revisited something that I used to teach with my students or go through with my students when they had to make a decision about their futures, about their lives, about what university to go to, what career to follow. And it's based around the Japanese concept of the Ikigai. It's about finding the intersection of four things. It's what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. For years, I helped students ask the big questions. What would you do if money were no object? What would you do once the holidays and the parties are done? I kind of guided them to find their purpose, their spark. But now I had to ask myself those same questions. What I discovered was this. So I love to create, whether that's an idea, a project, a video, or a vision. I love to help others grow. And I love to learn and improve every single day. In fact, I don't feel like the day has been positive unless I've created something or learned something. And I absolutely love golf. Not just the game, but the mindset, the progress that you make and develop as a metaphor for life. So, here's my Ikigai, combining my love of teaching, creativity, arts with golf to inspire others while building something new. And this is what's led me here, to this channel, to this leap. So, what am I building? Well, first, this channel. It kind of started with golf tips and short practice videos, but now hopefully it's growing into something much bigger. It's a place where I'm going to be sharing my journey to improve both myself and my entrepreneurial future. And if it helps you to improve too, well, that's a win. But that's just a start. I'm going to follow the process of how I develop my ideas going forward. At this point, I have an idea for creating an indoor golf centre, a space where people can play, practice, hang out all year round, and a creative space where people can share ideas and put things together. Beyond that, well, I'd love to build a golf brand, a creative brand, a media brand, blending both creativity, sport and arts into something meaningful. Well, no idea whether it's going to work yet, obviously, but that's what this journey is about. Starting small, sharing every step, and figuring out along the way. Of course, it hasn't been easy. The biggest battle so far has been in my head, facing doubt, uncertainty, and analysis paralysis. When you've got endless possibilities, sometimes it's really hard to pick one. But I have learned something important. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to make a start. You need to take one step forward, and if you need to pivot, you can. It's progress over perfection. That's what I'm trying to remind myself every day. So, here's where we're at. I've taken the leap, and now I need to make it happen. This is my journey of reinvention, figuring out life, golf, business, my future in my 40s. And I really hope it inspires you to start thinking about taking your own leap, whatever that looks like. So, if you've made a big change in your life, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Share your thoughts, insights, or your advice, because it's not just my story, it's ours, and I know there are other people out there just like me. And if you're here for the golf, for inspiration, or just to see if I crash and burn, hit that like button, subscribe, and join me for the ride.